This, my friends, is the Dark Zone, the Division's player versus player and player versus environment area set in a virus-ridden New York, and in my opinion, the most unappreciated game of 2016. Before you click away, hear me out. Now, I know the Division has had its problems, but I've come to really enjoy its brand of third-person cover-based shooter experience. You wander the streets of New York, taking out random bad guys, doing story missions, a few side missions, gathering loot and levelling up your character. And then there's the Dark Zone, a separate cordoned off area of the city that not only contains the hardest AI baddies to deal with, but it's also where you come into direct contact with other real human players. And it's possibly the most intense shooter experience you'll have played in a long, long time. Your task in the Dark Zone is to level up by taking out enemy AI and collecting equipment from your fallen foes, which has to be extracted by helicopter. The tricky thing is that the AI are much harder than in the main game, so you've got to tread quietly and pick your battles carefully. You'll often come across groups of AI enemies that can overwhelm you in seconds unless you take them out carefully and know when to retreat to safety. And this can be incredibly tense, but also incredibly rewarding. Because as you're engaging one group of enemies, you're always aware that another group might come strolling down the street from the other direction and cut off your line of escape, or simply finish you off with their greater numbers. But it's not only that. You've got to be very, very, very wary of any human players you come across. Other real players can just be killing AI and gathering loot, like yourself. Or they may choose to go rogue and start hunting human players. Because if you die in the Dark Zone, you drop any gear you've gathered, and some of the gear that you took into the Dark Zone too. This means that at any time, a human player may turn on you and start attacking, and this makes the whole Dark Zone game, and especially the helicopter extraction points, a nerve-wracking knife-edge experience. Especially if you encounter whole squads of rogue players scouring the Dark Zone for prey. The catch to this is that 4 times out of 5, you'll come out of the Dark Zone with less than you went in, which can be incredibly frustrating. The Dark Zone definitely isn't for everyone. It's too hard and too unpredictable. But when it goes right, when you team up with another player and take on the worst the Dark Zone can throw at you, and you survive to extract your loot, it makes the Division absolutely the most unappreciated game of 2016.
Item extraction is go.
Ready to bring it on board.